cannot say sorry. They don't know how to say sorry. Even if they are at fault, they will not say sorry. Even if they are right, they cannot say sorry. So beautiful relationships are about, even when I'm wrong, I don't want the other person to feel bad. We discuss it. Even though I'm right, I will still say I'm sorry, and the other person to say I'm sorry. Hi everyone, you're welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and this is Lifestyle with Tinu Smith. And I want to say a very big thank you to you for always liking, sharing, and showing that you love what you listen to on weekly basis. So today we are here again with another lovely topic, and we're still on relationship matters. And today we're going to be focusing on the singles. We did for the marriage last week, and so I think we need to also look at what our singles need to do before they say I do. So that's what we're going to look at today. What do you need to know before you say I do to that person you are dating, or you are you're going out with your boyfriend, your girlfriend? Before you settle down, what are those things you need to look at and be sure you're ready for the long haul? So that is what we're going to be looking at today. So let's go and delve into this topic. So most times I see young people, when they are in love, it's like at times, I'm sorry to say, it might be very funny, it's like they forget their senses. And I always tell young people that when you're in a relationship, let all your senses be working. Your mind, let it be working. Your thinking faculty, let it be working. Your emotions, let it be working. Every part of the senses that God has given you must be put into use when you are dating someone, or you are befriending someone, or you have someone that you tend to get married to. You have to be observant. I always tell people, that adage will always say, shine your eye. You have to make sure you are shining your eye bright, and you are studying whoever it is you are planning to get married to. Because at times, relationship is beyond emotions. Relationship is more of a decision. It is not. They always say love is not an emotion, it's a decision. So don't be carried away by, he's buying shoes for me, he's buying bags for me, he's doing this, he's doing that. As much as all those things are good, you need to make sure that your senses are working. You are able to judge all things properly to be sure that you are making the right decision. Because after a while, emotions will clear, and then the reality will dawn on you. So if you haven't done your own work well, you're going to find yourself where you don't want to find yourself. So what are those things you need to know before you say I do? So number one for me is self-awareness. Most times people want to get married, they don't even know who they are. They don't know their journey, they don't know their destination, they don't know where they're going with their life. As a man that wants to marry a woman, and you have a plan to take care of the woman, to take care of your children in the future, you don't even know where you're going, and you want to bring on your boat. You don't have a destination, and you're trying to bring a woman on your boat to where you don't know, to a destination you are not even sure of. It's going to be a disaster waiting to happen. And for a girl or a woman that finds a man that you like, or you're falling in love with, and the man does not have a direction he's going, you yourself, you don't even know where you want to go. You don't know, have dreams or visions, your purpose for life, where you're going to end up, your desires, your passion, you don't understand it. It's going to be very difficult. That's why when people enter into relationship without self-awareness, self-discovery, it always ends in disaster. They might even get married. Even after getting married, things might even be rosy for a while. But when the reality now dawns on both of them, then that is why you find people saying after 1 year, I don't want to go on again, because they did not do their own work. So number one, like I say, is self-awareness. Know yourself first. Understand your values. What are your triggers? What are those things you don't like? What are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? You must know yourself. Know what you're good at, what you're not good at. Things you need to work on. And as you are dating somebody, someone, both of you are going to be looking at this thing together. What are the areas you need to work on? What are the areas I need to work on? What are the areas both of us also needs to work on? Emotional maturity is very, very key in relationship. And always remember, emotions will not fix insecurity or loneliness in marriage. Whether you love somebody or not, you can still be married and be lonely. You can still be in a relationship and be lonely when you have not discovered who you are. And insecurity also does not go away because you are dating someone. In fact, it magnifies it. So it's very important for anyone that is intending to marry. Before you say yes to somebody, I'm ready for the altar, make sure that you have worked on yourself. You have worked on your emotions. You have worked on your journey. You know where you are going. You know the destination you want to end up in. When you are able to understand that, that helps you to choose the right person because you understand your own journey. So when somebody comes to you and say, "Oh, I want to marry you," you look at where he's going and where you are going. Does it match? Are we going the same direction? Do we want to achieve the same purpose? Do we have the same values? Which is the answers you need to answer when you are on the journey to self-discovery. So number 2, when you want to date someone or you want to settle down with someone, you have to understand that friendship must come first. It is not I see you, I love you, all the emotions, all the butterflies, and you just, "Oh, I'm ready for marriage." It's going to end in disaster. You have to cultivate what we call friendship first. Get to know the person, spend time with them, know them in and out, know their family members, know their weaknesses, know their strength. And when you've seen them in all their ramifications of who they are, then you are able to say, "I've seen everything I need to see and I still love you despite your flaws. I like you, I love you, I can live with you, I can deal with your weaknesses." Then you are ready for the altar. But if you have not done that, you just 3 months relationship, you don't even know who they are. When you're still doing 3 months relationship, it is romance phase. You are still pretending to one another. You don't want them to see the full you. In 6 months, 1 year, the real you will start showing. The person that has anger issue will start seeing it. The person that does not know how to affirm a woman, you will see it. The person that doesn't know how to treat a woman, you will see it. A woman that doesn't know how to talk, you will see it. So you will know she has weaknesses with speaking. Would I be able to manage her like this? Oh, he has anger issues. Would I be able to manage him like this? If you now know that you cannot handle them with their flaws, my brother and my sister, as you are watching me today, run for your dear life because it's going to definitely end in disaster. So friendship comes first. Strong friendship creates safety, ease, and genuine connection. Friendship sustains love through the different seasons of marriage. Because at times, after a while, after all the romance and the butterflies are gone, you now see yourself the way you are. It is that friendship that keeps marriage together. And at times, in fact, when the romance are gone in marriage, you find out that it's the friendship that keeps us going, keeps us, accepting one another, accepting one another's mistakes and all that. Forgiveness. That is what friendship does, because a friend that you love, you always love them for life. Okay? So the next thing is shared values on faith and family and the future. Values are very, very important. That means what you also esteem. It's what helps you to make decisions about life. Because when you have the wrong values, you make wrong choices. So if you go and befriend a man that has wrong values about life, that does not see infidelity as wrong, and you as a woman sees infidelity as wrong, you are going to have problems. That means if he marries you, he can get any other woman, and there is nothing you can do about it, because you opened your eyes and you saw that he had issues with everything in skirts, and you still decided to go with it. Then it's your choice. So open your eyes and see what they value about forgiveness, what they value about holiness, what they value about purity, what they value about integrity and accountability. These are the things you need to look at when it comes to your values. Do you share the same faith? At times some people say, "We go to this church, I am going to this church," and we look at both of them, we say that the doctrines in the two churches, yes, we are in the same, we are the same faith. But at times you marry somebody that goes to a particular church that doesn't really, the doctrine does not go along with what you do. It might be a problem. You want to go this way. I know families that the wife goes to a church with the children and the husband goes to another church. There are families like that. They are pulling themselves in different directions, because at the beginning of the relationship there was no discussion of where are we going to end up when it comes to our faith. What do we believe in? Where do we want to worship? All these things are important. So shared values, very important. And then people have values they are bringing from their family. from their upbringing, how they have brought them up? Do you know what it is? Have you studied what they believe in their family? Does it align with how you were raised? So those are the issues. People have said, I have problem with my in-laws. It starts from when you are dating the man. Have you studied what they believe in their family? Do they believe that when everybody is talking, the wife must shut up, must not say anything? Is it somebody domineering? Are they tribalistic in their family? All these things have to be understood. So if you now look at them and say they are tribalistic, or women cannot talk, or when their men are talking, they keep quiet in their family, and you are okay with it, oh, congratulations, you can go ahead. But if you know that this does not align with what you believe in and your values, my sister, run for your life. I'm saying it now because those are the things people refuse to look at when they're dating or they're courting, that usually ends up in disaster afterwards. So you must align when it comes to your values, because it helps decision making easier. Discuss your expectations around faith, parenting, roles, boundaries with extended family, lifestyle goals, and long-term visions. Because these are things they say, oh, my wife, I'm married her, she needs to go to the family house to go and cook because they are having ceremony. But you were not raised that way. You were raised with the fact that if you have family ceremony, you will go and call Alasi, you will go and call people that will cook. But in their own family, it is the wife that must go and cook. All these things are not discussed properly. And when they say your wife must come, he's not going to stand for you. He will expect that you should go and cook. These are things that you need to discuss. What are their family values? Does he align with you, or else you just have fighting over everything? So it is important to make sure that you have alignment when it comes to values. So as I said again, discuss faith matters, parenting, roles, boundaries with extended family, lifestyle goals, and long-term visions. Where am I going? Where are you going? Do we align with our purpose and our vision? Okay, so the next one is character over chemistry. Because most times we have chemistry. It is beyond chemistry. Character is very, very important. Attraction can fade. Character remains the foundation. Look out for honesty, kindness. Those are what we call fruit of the spirit as Christians. Look for honesty, kindness, humility, accountability, and consistency. Those are the fruits of what we should look out for when it comes to before you say you are going to the altar with anybody. You have to make sure that you have looked beyond the chemistry, all the physical things that you like. Oh, it's tall, it's handsome. All women always like that. It must be tall, it must be dark, it must be handsome, it must be white chest, it must be this. It's good, very nice. We have to be attracted to the person physically. But if character is missing and the physical part is okay, you are in trouble, because this is what you're going to do life with. It's not the physical that you're going to do life with. In fact, the physical can fade away. When the physical fades away, then the real man, the real woman will show forth. Are they honest? Are they accountable with money? Are they kind? Are they humble? Are they accountable? And are they consistent? Okay, so let's move on. Then evaluate your relationship skills. How do you navigate conflict? Conflict resolution is very important. So when people are angry, at times they can, when people are angry, at times they tell people when they are cutting somebody, and the person is so angry and is touching your nose, it's already touching your hair, touching your head. I am telling you, when he marries, he's going to do it. There is nothing for somebody to be angry enough to say, I'm warning you, it's touching your nose. You already know that it's a sign, that something bad is coming up. So evaluate your relationship skills. How do they navigate conflict? Conflict resolution. Do they say sorry? Some people cannot say sorry. They don't know how to say sorry. Even if they are at fault, they will not say sorry. Even if they are right, they cannot say sorry. So beautiful relationships are bad. Even when I'm wrong, I don't want the other person to feel bad. We discuss it. Even though I'm right, I will still say I'm sorry, and the other person to say I'm sorry, because you both hurt each other. It's not one way, even when you are right. Because by the time the people are angry with each other, there's going to be some gap between you. So the only way to do is explain what is wrong, discuss it, and then come to a conclusion of saying, I'm sorry for being angry and I'm sorry for hurting you. That's how it should be. But some people, even when they are wrong, they cannot say sorry. So in a relationship, you just find that even when you are right, you are the one that is always saying sorry. People like that are not ready for relationship or marriage. So be careful with them. So evaluate their relationship skills. How do they navigate conflict, stress, apologies, communication, and pay attention to patterns, not just promises. At times they will promise you, I will not do it again. They will repeat it again. I'm sorry, I will not do it again. They will repeat it again. That means they are not ready to change. There's a pattern already. So if it's something negative and you've been correcting somebody, I don't like the way you talk to me, I don't like the way you do this, I don't like, and they keep repeating the same thing, it's going to get worse when you get married to them. It's not going to get better. So if you know as a single person that that pattern of behavior they are doing does not align with your values, I would advise to please find the way out of that relationship. Okay, I'm not saying I'm here to preach breakages of relationship, but I always say a broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. So it's better when you see flaws that you cannot, that the other person is not ready to work on, that they are not even ready to admit. It's one thing to admit that, okay, I have this issue, and as a partner you are pointing to them, they are not very good with managing money. You sit together and you find out that before you know it, the purse is empty, and they cannot explain, or she cannot explain how the money has come. That's going to be a problem in the future. That means they're going to fight over money, and those are deal breakers in relationship. That's why people end up in the court of law most times. So pay attention to patterns, not promises. Okay, the next one is family backgrounds and patterns matter a lot. Where do they come from? How are they raised? It's very important. Understand their childhood traumas, family dynamics. Unresolved wounds or unhealthy patterns often show up later in marriage, because people have gone through a lot. Maybe they come from a broken home and they've been battered emotionally and they don't allow themselves to be healed. They're going to carry it as a baggage into your relationship if they do not allow themselves to be healed. People carry wounds from their childhood into marriages, and they now, their spouses are going to be at the receiving end of their pain. They are going to transfer their aggression to their spouses. So you need to find somebody that is willing to admit their wounds, admit their pains, admit their traumas, and know that I have this childhood trauma and I'm ready to work on it. We're not saying you are looking out for a perfect person. Nobody is perfect, but they must be willing to work on their flaws. That, okay, I have this, and admit that I have this. Then both of you can work on it together. So family backgrounds are very important. Make sure that whoever you are marrying to, at least a little bit of your background is on the same plane, and usually values must align, like I've said before. So financial compatibility is the next one. Discuss your earning habits, because money is powerful. It can ruin a relationship. Your spending habits, savings habits, debt, and future financial goals. Make sure you're not somebody that goes online and borrow money from like 10 loan apps, and at the end of the day you're the one that will pay it with your salary. Just be, at times it happens. You find out that they don't have control when it comes to borrowing. They just borrow from everywhere, and at the end of the day you're the one that always bails them out. It's going to get worse when you marry them. Okay, so discuss their earning habits. Are they making money? If they're not making money right now, they have potential. What is the plan? Not the one that they are the one that will buy your wedding dress. You are the one that buy your wedding shoe. You are the one that will pay for the wedding. You will pay for his suit, pay for everything, in hope that you will start earning something. You are in for a shock, my sister. Do not do it. Whoever wants to get married as a man must be able to earn something, must be a responsible man, and no woman also should be thinking of marriage without earning anything, no earning ability, not bringing anything to the table. Then that person is not ready for marriage. It takes a matured man and woman to know that this is just beyond emotion and feelings. This is a real journey we are going on, and we have to plan for it. Children can come unexpectedly. So what are we going to do to take care of these children if there are no plans? No job, don't marry a man that is jobless. Please, marriage is much more than that. Okay, so we've discussed financial capabilities. Money misunderstandings are a major cause of marital tension, so make sure that this is properly discussed. So another area we're looking at is emotional intelligence. It's very important. Conflict resolution, I've said it before. Can they listen without attacking or shutting you down? Healthy couples resolve, repair, and reconnect. Nobody is on this life that is having a relationship that will not fight. Even your teeth and your tongue, you're always biting yourself once in a while. It happens, but always remember that how they resolve it is important. Some people can keep malice for 1 month. They will not speak to you. When you send them messages on their phone, they will not answer. They will read it, they will not answer. They can do it for 2 weeks. I'm telling you, it's a sign that when you marry them in your home, they will not talk to you for 1 month, for 3 months. They can keep malice very well. So when you see all these signs, don't close your eyes to it. It's a sign that it cannot end well. So remember that they must be emotionally intelligent. That means they can control their emotions, they respect you, they give you honor due you. They don't talk to you anyhow. Some people don't know how to talk to their spouses. When they are dating somebody outside in front of their friends, they talk to the woman anyhow, pull them out anyhow. They can, say shut up. They don't know what not to say. So when you see people like that cannot give you the respect due you, run for your dear life. It is not a good sign. So these are the things you need to know before you say, yes, I do, and I'm ready to follow you to the altar. So can they listen without attacking you or shutting you down? Healthy couples resolve, repair, and reconnect with ease. Okay, so clarity on purpose and life direction is very, very important. Know where you are going to. Don't join your life with someone headed in a different direction than your own. Purpose and alignment helps reduce future friction. I've said it before. When you are together, make sure that your purpose, your goals, your vision aligns and you're going in the right direction. So the last one today is be willing to walk away. So if something feels rushed, confusing, unhealthy, you have to pause. If your spirit is telling you something is not right here, there's a red flag. That's the last one. Because most times people see all these things and they still go ahead and marry that person. In fact, people around you will be seeing all the signs. I'm telling you, hey, this person is doing this person is doing that, and they still go ahead, and go and marry that person. And then at the end of the day, it will now be an issue. So be willing to walk away. If something feels rushed, confusing, or healthy, pause. Like I said, the right relationship brings clarity and peace, not anxiety. Any relationship that brings anxiety to you, I want you to know that it's dangerous for you, for your future. So as a young person listening to me today, everything I've spoken about today is very important to you. Before you say I do, know who you are first. Before you say I do, make sure you are very close to that person. Study them. You have solid friendship with them. You have shared values and shared faith. You understand where they're coming from, their family background, their character, how they behave, think they value. Evaluate your relationship always as you go along with them. Okay, your financial capability is important. I've said that. Make sure that they are accountable when it comes to money. Emotional intelligence is important. How they treat you when you're alone or with people is very important. Have clarity of purpose and life direction. And like I said, be willing to walk away when you see the signs are not good and they're red. Please run for your life. Thank you for listening to me. I hope if you're in a relationship that you're struggling and you are thinking, should I leave, should I stay, should I leave, I hope this that you have listened to today will help you to make a good decision, whether to leave or to stay. A broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. And I pray the Lord will help you to make the best decision. God bless you.